There are places in this world that feel too beautiful to be real. Places that look less like landscapes and more like memories. And then there is Tuscany, a land of golden hills, of lonely cypress trees, of endless vineyards stretching toward horizons painted in amber and gold. A place so beautiful that millions dream of it. Yet the strangest thing about Tuscany is that much of its beauty was not created by nature alone. Those famous rolling hills that seem to flow endlessly across the landscape were slowly shaped over centuries. Generation after generation, people cultivated these lands with extraordinary patience. They planted vineyards, built terraces, cared for olive groves, and over hundreds of years, they transformed the countryside into something so harmonious that today it feels less like geography and more like a masterpiece. And perhaps that's why Tuscany feels different. Because this is not a land conquered by force. It is a land shaped by care. Look at those cypress trees, tall, dark, silent, standing alone against the sky. Most people think they exist only for beauty. But for centuries, they guided travelers through fog-covered hills, protected farms from strong winds, and gradually became symbols of eternity itself. Even now, their silhouettes are among the most recognizable on Earth. Simple trees that became immortal. And beneath this peaceful landscape lies another Tuscany, a hidden one. Because beneath these vineyards and fields, archaeologists continue to discover ancient tombs and underground chambers, secrets buried for thousands of years, entire worlds sleeping beneath the earth. Imagine walking through a quiet vineyard, while beneath your feet, history still waits to be uncovered. Tuscany does not reveal all of itself. Some mysteries it keeps forever. Then there is the silence, not emptiness, but peace. In many places here, you can drive for hours through hills and vineyards without hearing the noise of modern life. No towering skylines, no rushing crowds, just winding roads, golden fields, and time moving gently, almost as if Tuscany chose a different rhythm and refused to let it disappear. Perhaps that's why life feels slower here. Meals stretch for hours. Families gather beneath open skies. Conversations linger long after the food is gone. People wait for sunsets. They don't rush them. And maybe that is Tuscany's greatest lesson, that life isn't measured by speed, but by moments worth remembering. And speaking of moments, there is something magical about the changing seasons here. In spring, the hills glow bright green. Wildflowers cover the countryside. Everything feels alive. Then comes summer. Fields turn golden. The air grows warm, and Tuscany becomes the color of sunlight itself. Autumn paints the vineyards in shades of crimson and copper, while winter wraps the hills in mist, turning the landscape into something almost dreamlike. It is not one Tuscany, but 4 different worlds, living within the same land. And hidden among these hills, another surprise awaits. Natural hot springs, waters warm deep beneath the earth, flowing for thousands of years. Long before modern spas existed, people came here to soak in these mineral-rich pools. Imagine that. Steam rising into the cool air, while the hills glow beneath the evening sky. Nature quietly creating luxury, long before humanity gave it a name. And then there is the light. Photographers travel across the world searching for it. That soft golden glow, that warmth bathing the hills at sunset. Many believe it is simply beautiful weather, but Tuscany's unique landscape, its valleys, its atmosphere, and the way sunlight moves across its rolling hills create a kind of light that feels softer, gentler, almost unreal. It is why so many paintings resemble Tuscany, and why Tuscany itself feels like a painting. There is even a road here, one of the most photographed roads on Earth. A winding path lined with cypress trees, curving gracefully across the hills. You've probably seen it countless times, on wallpapers, in films, in dreams. And yet, it is real. A simple road, made extraordinary by the landscape around it, which perhaps says everything about Tuscany. It doesn't rely on grand monuments or impossible wonders. Its beauty comes from harmony, from patience, from simple things done beautifully. And maybe that is why people don't simply visit Tuscany. They long for it, because somewhere among these golden hills, we remember something we have forgotten. How to slow down, how to notice, how to sit quietly as the sun disappears beyond the horizon and feel, for just a moment, that life is exactly as it should be. This is Tuscany, not just a place on a map, but a feeling, a dream, and perhaps one of the most beautiful ways of living the world has ever known. And this is just one corner of our planet. There are still places out there, wild, silent, untouched by the noise of the modern world. Places that don't just change what you see, they change what you feel. This is Worldscapes, where we don't just explore Earth, we experience it. Subscribe, and let's discover the worlds hidden on our own planet.